Hey, what's up guys? I'm so glad you're here today. Sophia here, and today, we're diving into a fascinating and sometimes surprising side of the internet you might not know about, but you definitely should. Ever heard of OSINT? That stands for Open Source Intelligence, and it's all about using publicly available data to gather information. It's like being a digital detective, piecing together clues from all over the web. OSINT tools can pull up mind-blowing amounts of data in just a few clicks. Social profiles, emails, even physical locations. You'd be amazed at what's out there, just waiting to be found. That's the kind of power these tools put at your fingertips. With just a little know-how, you can access information that once seemed impossible to find. But with great power comes great responsibility. There are serious ethical and legal lines you don't want to cross. It's important to remember that just because you can find something doesn't always mean you should use it. Use these tools wisely, stay on the right side of the law, and always respect people's privacy. Protecting your own information is just as important as respecting others. Let's jump in and see just how much you can uncover in seconds, while staying safe, smart, and ethical. Alright, let's kick things off with Maltego. This powerful tool is a favorite among investigators, analysts, and cybersecurity professionals for a reason. Maltego maps relationships between people, companies, domains, and more, starting from just a single piece of data. You can begin with something as simple as an email address or a domain name, and quickly uncover a web of connections that might otherwise remain hidden. Its interactive graphs reveal hidden links, letting you expand nodes to see deeper connections. Each click can expose new layers, helping you visualize complex networks in a way that's both intuitive and detailed. For cybersecurity pros, it's gold for mapping attack pathways or investigating breaches. Maltego helps trace the origins of attacks, identify vulnerable points, and understand how threats move through a network. But anyone can use it to research public figures, businesses, or their own digital footprint. Journalists, researchers, and even curious individuals can leverage Maltego to gather insights and piece together information from public sources. Remember, real people are behind those nodes. Always think twice before acting on what you find. Ethical considerations are crucial, and respecting privacy is just as important as uncovering connections. Maltego's power comes from its integrations, pulling data from dozens of sources. These integrations allow you to enrich your investigations with information from social media, public records, and specialized databases. It's one of the most versatile OSINT tools out there, making it a must-have for anyone serious about digital investigations or mapping complex relationships online. Next up is Spiderfoot, a tool that truly shines for automation lovers and anyone who wants to streamline their cybersecurity workflow. Just give it a target, whether it's an IP address, domain, or even a person's name, and Spiderfoot automatically crawls hundreds of data sources in the background, saving you hours of manual research. It brings back a wealth of information, from data breaches and social media profiles, to DNS records and even activity on the dark web, all in one place. You don't need to be a tech expert. Just set your parameters, click Start, and let Spiderfoot do the heavy lifting while you focus on analysis. It's ideal for large-scale investigations, scanning many targets at once, or quickly gathering intelligence for time-sensitive projects. IT security teams can automate vulnerability scans, monitor for leaked credentials, and stay ahead of emerging threats with minimal effort. Journalists and researchers benefit too, easily checking digital exposure and uncovering hidden connections with clear, actionable reports. Spiderfoot doesn't just show you what data exists, it visualizes where it came from, how it's connected, and helps you see the bigger picture. But remember, automation multiplies both your power and your responsibility. Always respect privacy laws and ethical guidelines. Use Spiderfoot responsibly to make the most of its capabilities. Now let's talk about Shodan, Google for the Internet of Things. Shodan scans the internet for devices, servers, webcams, routers, smart gadgets. It's eye-opening how many devices are exposed with default passwords or outdated software. Security pros use Shodan to check what their company is exposing or to monitor vulnerabilities in real time. Type in a search, like webcam, and instantly see open devices worldwide. It even maps them geographically. Never access devices you find without permission. Unauthorized access is a crime. Shodan is for awareness and defense, not crossing ethical lines. The harvester is a classic for gathering emails, names, or hosts tied to a domain. Aim it at a domain, and it pulls in public info, emails, subdomains, employee names. Attackers use this info for phishing, but it's also vital for security assessments. The harvester taps into search engines, social networks, and PGP key servers. It exports results in formats that integrate with other tools, building a bigger picture. Just because you can gather info doesn't mean you should use it for spam or harassment. Use the harvester to strengthen security and protect privacy. Reconnaissance is a Swiss Army knife for web reconnaissance. It's a framework where you build custom data gathering workflows with different modules. The command line interface is powerful once you get the hang of it. Automate recon processes, chain modules, and generate detailed reports, all in one place. Its flexibility lets you script custom modules and pull in APIs for any investigation. Popular with penetration testers and ethical hackers for simulating real-world attacks. Don't use Reconnaissance to dig into people's lives without consent. Stay ethical and legal. Use your skills to protect, not exploit. Creepy collects geolocation data from social media posts and images. Enter a username, and it scans platforms for posts with location metadata. The results can reveal a map of everywhere someone's posted from, with timestamps. Geotagged data can expose where someone lives, works, or hangs out, so be mindful of what you share. Creepy is useful for journalists, investigators, or law enforcement tracking movements. It's also a reminder to check your own privacy settings and think before posting with location enabled. Never use Creepy for stalking or harassment. Use it to educate others about digital safety. Google Dorks turn Google into a powerful OSINT tool. Advanced search queries uncover hidden pages, exposed documents, and login portals. For example, file type PDF sitecompany.com shows every public PDF on a company's site, or in title index of reveals open directories with files not meant to be public. Researchers and security pros use this to find sensitive info companies may not realize is exposed. But finding a login portal doesn't mean you should access it. Always act ethically. Companies can use Google Dorks to find and fix their own leaks. It's one of the most accessible OSINT tricks out there. Social Searcher lets you instantly search public posts and profiles across multiple social networks. Enter a keyword, hashtag, or username for a real-time feed from platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's great for tracking brands, researching stories, or analyzing trends. Sort results by date, popularity, or sentiment for deeper insights. Use Social Searcher for monitoring public discourse or checking your own digital footprint. Remember, public info isn't free for exploitation. Use it responsibly. People searches the deep web, beyond what regular search engines index. Enter a name, email, or phone, and People scans databases, public records, and data brokers. It uncovers aliases, addresses, social profiles, and connections to others. People cross-references data points to build detailed profiles. Great for background checks or verifying identities. But most of this data is sensitive. Accessing it without cause can cross ethical and legal lines. Always get consent, and never use People for doxing or harassment. Use it to audit your own data exposure and protect yourself. Been Verified aggregates public records and social profiles. Enter a name, phone, or email, and it pulls data from court records, property records, and more. It's useful for reconnecting with friends, verifying identities, or background checks. The interface is user-friendly, with detailed, easy-to-understand reports. Always follow local laws and never use it to invade privacy. Been Verified is also great for auditing your own digital footprint. Sherlock is a command line tool that searches for usernames across dozens of social networks. Enter a username, and Sherlock checks if it exists on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and more. It's fantastic for brand monitoring, OSINT investigations, or protecting your identity. Investigators use it to build digital profiles across platforms. But finding a username doesn't give you the right to dig deeper. Always respect privacy. Sherlock is open source and easy to set up for anyone exploring OSINT. The OSINT framework is a massive, organized collection of OSINT tools and resources. It's a clickable roadmap for any investigation: people, companies, emails, IPs, social networks, and more. The framework branches into hundreds of specialized tools, helping you pick the right one for the job. It's always updated, saving you hours of searching and testing. Great for beginners and pros, and many tools include legal and ethical guidance. Remember, you're responsible for how you use these tools. The framework empowers you to do good, protect yourself, and help others. So, there you have it. 12 powerful OSINT tools that can dig up almost anything about almost anyone. But with this power, the line between ethical research and invasion of privacy is razor thin. Always use these resources responsibly and within the law. Use them to strengthen security, help others, and stay aware of your own digital footprint. Knowledge is power and a responsibility. Stay safe, stay informed, and see you in the next video.